Good afternoon, my dear. I welcome you today to our shamanic, magical space. I know you can easily feel the spirits are here with me. Every time you and I start talking about shamanism, the spirits get very excited. You know, if you have this video running on your screen by accident, if you didn't really look for it, or it just played on your computer while you were browsing the internet, it means that these spirits called you. There are no accidents. The thing is, today we're going to be talking about headaches. Most of the people on Earth experience different kinds of headaches. The simplest is when you have a cold, and naturally the inflammation causes a headache. There is also such a headache that is commonly referred to as a migraine. However, our amazing scientists and physicians still do not know the real cause of migraines. They can occur for a variety of reasons. This does not mean that, for example, you will have a headache just because you are overheated or are in a stuffy room for some time. Everything happens for unknown reasons. I want to tell you about one of the cases in my practice. A woman came to me for help. She was 38 years old. The woman came to me and complained of the most terrible headaches, which are officially called, according to the diagnosis, migraines. They came up for unknown reasons. No pills could take away this headache. Not even 4 pills could make it go away. But what is interesting is that if her brother came to visit and stroked his sister's head and ran his fingers through her hair, the headache disappeared. Of course, I know that the cause of such a headache is not physiological. It's not a physical or chemical process going on in your body. No. I will tell you about it further. I recommended this student have a special shamanic ritual of shamanic hypnosis. It is called Gyud. When I immerse the student into the past, into the situation where the headache first occurred, she found herself as an embryo in her mother's womb. Roughly, the term of the pregnancy was about 3 or 4 months. What did my student remember? The young pregnant mother, still inexperienced in life and not yet learning how to look for compromises in life situations, began to argue rather harshly with her young spouse's mother. Her young husband got very angry, took an old stool, and threw it right at his young pregnant wife. We certainly understand that the man did this because he is controlled by some negative spirit of his own. The woman, of course, even though she provoked the situation, was very much frightened. And at that very moment, the negative spirit entered right into her womb and tied itself like a ribbon around the little baby, around the still developing embryo. The baby immediately experienced pain, and although the physical body was not yet fully formed, the child already experienced pain. My student remembered that she felt that pain already in the womb because this negative spirit squeezed her head. Thus, the baby was born. Can you believe she has been having headaches at least once a week for 38 years? No pill could help. During the Gyud session, we as shamans have the opportunity to kick out the negative spirit that has been preventing people from living a normal life. The session was over. This beautiful woman came to see me a month later for the next shamanic seminar. She still attends my events. It's been about 10 years now. Why did she come to see me in another country 1 month after our session at the shamanic gathering? She came because there were no more headaches at all, no matter the circumstances. At first, she was afraid to rejoice. 2 weeks have passed. No headache, which is unusual, but it's probably not yet proof that all is well. But when 4 weeks passed and there was no sign of a headache, she checked my schedule, saw where I was in another country at that time, and came not only to say thank you, but also to tell me that she had decided to study shamanic knowledge since it helped her so much. Of course, now she is learning, mastering shamanic knowledge, and already has her own drum. I'm very happy about that. If you experience such terrible, severe headaches, I am certainly waiting for you at shamanic seminars, because it would require a personal presence in order to conduct such a session for you. But to begin with, you can send me your picture and describe the nature of the headache that is tormenting you, so that we can diagnose you from a distance. You will then get a specific recommendation. If it is a very serious situation, then you will need to plan to attend a shamanic seminar. But the situation can be much simpler. Overstrain, fatigue, taking a lot of the responsibility of the whole family upon you. It may all cause headaches. This is much easier to deal with. Can you see what's in my hands? Everyone's favorite, magical Black Thursday salt. This salt is prepared only once a year on a special day, according to the Christian calendar, Holy Thursday. This salt was roasted with the help of ancient spells only on that day. That's why it's so black. Then it's used all year long. If you experience headaches, it means that there is some negative impact which now your body is trying to repel and protect itself from. But there is not enough defensive power. You may not have an amulet, you may not have been to a shamanistic seminar and don't know the protective rituals. Then naturally you feel attacked by someone or someone's thoughts. By the way, sometimes it happens that a person approaches you, smiles and praises you, compliments your hair or beautiful makeup, and then you have a headache after that communication. It's a sly influence of evil eye praise. Can you believe something like that happens? So, that's what Thursday salt is for. You come home, fill a hot bath for yourself, and take about half or third of a teaspoon of Thursday salt, sprinkle it in your bath, and lie in the water for 20 minutes. While you're resting there, the charged salt, the power of all those spells, those words uttered many hundred times during the preparation of this salt, the power of those magic words through the water purifies you from any negative influence, from envy, evil eye, all negative things and negative words from other people. 20 minutes later, you wash off all the water, black these particles with a shower, and wonderfully continue your day. There are times when you cannot take a bath. Then it is enough to dissolve a pinch of salt in some water and wash your face with it, or at least rinse your hands in this salty water, and you will immediately feel better. You can also cleanse your house from the negative energy, which sometimes remains from uninvited guests. Sometimes our guests visit us, but after they leave, they feel that there is an unpleasant energy in our house. In this case, fill a bucket of water, throw a pinch of salt in this water, and do a wet cleaning of your house. Then all that heavy energy that does not belong to you will be gone. Our ancestors suffered no headaches at all, and modern man too can live without them. Let's begin. Let's start with Thursday salt, but if your situation is serious, we will wait for your pictures to carry out diagnostics. We are waiting to help you. That's what shamans are experts at.
Power of spirits will help you get rid of addiction. Amulets charged by the shaman and special rituals will help you get rid of negative spirits, bad habits, addictions, and depression. Your amulet awaits you at the training, at the place of power. Come and bring your friends with you. Become an angel for them.